Right, everyone, this is part 2, the walkthrough.
You be one of them? It would seem that you have a murder to solve. One which will inevitably require great feats of deduction and observation. But are you paying sufficient attention? Before you interview the 4 suspects, let me see if you're able to answer these questions.
What was the colour of the train that brought you to Little Riddle? Green. The station master implies that he didn't agree to move over a restaurant, tea room, a cake shop, a zoo, a tea room. By whom went the holiday to Little Riddle? Either by father, mother, aunt, uncle. It was mother. Who did the constable say he was going to call? The inspector, the doctor, the surgeon, the detective? Yeah?
Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. Let's continue with your investigation and visit the 4 suspects.
So I'm at the windmill now.
At the windmill, you tell the miller of the day's egregious events, pointing out his link to the dead man.
Sir, that's terrible. I saw him this morning. The clerk at the town hall will tell you. The mayor had forgotten all about our meeting. Maybe that's why he said it was odd. I can't... Dead?
All well and good. However, where was the miller when the mayor was murdered?
Me? Oh, I've been here, watching the sales mostly. Odd, really. I just noticed. I think one of them is different from the others. Hard to tell with them turning like that, working like they've always done.
You look to the sales. Is the miller babbling nonsense to cover his guilt, or just babbling? A mystery for sure. The miller believes that one of his windmill sales is different from the rest. Can you work out which one it is?
The answer is sale C.
And your result is... That's the one.
I can't be bothered to wait. Different pattern.
Gosh, you got through that
Gold
one.
point, 30 seconds.
Split. No mistakes made too, you great big swat. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance.
As you probably get, I know the answers. I just want to get the trophy. And just do a review, so I don't want to be messing about with silvers and that. I want to be knowing what it is, so you can get all the trophies and everything for this free game. You might as well, it's free.
I'm sorry about the mayor. He was a good shot. I'm sorry. Very upsetting. I must be getting back. Very upsetting, all of this.
His innocent enigma solved, the miller, clearly upset by the news, returns to his work. You too must return to your duties.
Okay, the doctor's surgery now.
The mayor had been angry at the doctor about something. You visit him at his surgery and ask him if he had met the mayor on this fateful day.
Yes, I saw him this morning. He came here to complain about the medicine he'd been given. Quite furious he was, as he'd been up all night. My fault, though. The chemist misread my note. Look, here, I have a copy. How could anyone misread that?
Blast these doctors and their illegible notes. Can you make sense of his notes and work out what...
patterns. First one's sticking plasters.
Ducks, drum roll. Correct you are. Great Scott, that was fast. No mistakes made too, you great big swat. Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they.
Anyway, I had to drive out first thing to pick up a new prescription from the pharmacy in the next village. Infernal nuisance. Dropped it in with the town hall clerk. I said, what's all this about? Why are you so interested?
He doesn't take the news of the mayor's demise at all well.
He couldn't have. I mean, dead. I don't believe it. It's not... Please, please, get out. I have to try and find out what's happened. See if I can help.
And with that, it's time to seek for answers somewhere else.
Where am I now? I'm at the train station now, am I?
At the station master is still listening to the old woman drone on. When you interrupt, he leaps at the chance of some assistance.
Please help me out. See if you can make out what she's on about. We're supposed to be finding her bag. Come on, lend an ear.
This old woman is going to describe her suitcase. Listen carefully, then try to select the...
Well, this way of doing things isn't much better.
Well, anyway, it's the top left one.
Do you know what?
Eeny, meeny, miny. That's the one. Great Scott, that was fast. Ooh, ooh. No mistakes made. Show off. My, aren't you terribly... Quietly, the station master takes you to one side. There you tell him the terrible news of the mayor's murder and his connection to the crime.
Did you say? Oh, that's a turn up for the books and no mistake. You're right. We did have a little disagreement about a cafe here at the station, but he was going to look into
No, a
the
cafe's a
matter
tea
again.
shop.
Having apparently been trapped by the old woman for hours, the news leaves the station master shocked and stunned. Time to move on.
It's the jeweler shop.
The mayor's diary contained a very final demand for payment from the jeweler. You find the local grapevine has beaten you there.
Can I help you? I'm sorry. I just had the terrible news. The mayor,
Faced with the fact that her forceful demand for money ties her to the crime, the jeweler quickly explains.
No, the mayor settled his account. See here in the ledger. He was always forgetting things. Not that he would admit it, that poor old soul. You'll have to excuse the state of the book. I can't quite seem to get the hang of your money. Dollars and cents are so much easier.
Looking to determine the truth of the matter, you examine the jeweler's accounts book. The jewelry shop owner is going to show you her ledger. Can you add the figures and find out how much the mayor owed her?
Right, £3, 7 shillings and 5 pence.
Are you marvelous or moronic? Ah, spot on.
Yes, remember £3, 7 shillings, 5
What,
pence.
finished already? Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. Well done. Please take this moment